Good morning, welcome back. Another For What It's Worth episode. A little reminder once again that we have a Instagram FWIW show.
A reminder.
Yeah, I said it in the last one, but it was like so awkwardly placed in the middle. Yeah, I was like, oh, also, yeah, we have this. Yeah.
Before the What If the Am I the A-hole episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think like the day before.
Oh.
So anyway, we have little like mini clips going up on there. You can follow us on there as well. We're also posting apparently funny ones because Christopher is trying to pull fast ones on me.
He's pranking her. That's all it is.
Anyway, what are we chatting about today?
We got a lot of stuff to cover.
All right. Very
controversial. A lot of you will be upset and pissed off at us. Just kidding. Rage bait.
No.
We're going to talk about what's been going on, which has mainly been baby prep. I have some questions I want to talk to you about parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly is offline. She's not offline. Like, she will scroll, but apparently she doesn't see the most very popular things. So I'm going to talk to her about some things that I've been noticing in terms of parenting. Talk about that. Gentle parenting, specifically.
Okay.
Whatever your opinions are on gentle parenting. We'll get there. A Worth It update. Actually, a grandparenting thing as well.
Okay.
A book club stuff. What was that?
You don't lock your phone. You don't turn off the cameras either.
What do you mean?
It was the GoPro turning off.
Oh, okay. Gift stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're in the prime buying season now.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw out our top gift ideas for the different categories.
Okay.
Men, women, spouses, home, kitchen, office, baby, etc.
Okay.
Just some top ones for ideas if you are having trouble.
I do also have graphics made for that, so if you get overwhelmed or flustered, you can check those out. I'll have them linked.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's been going on with us?
We were out of our typical schedule for a while. I have been vlogging, so if you keep up with the vlogs, you know a little bit. But yeah, we didn't have help for 2 weeks, which was a little bit rough, but that's okay. Gushy's launch went good, or restock went good.
Yeah, and rough as in we just out of our routine.
Yeah,
we don't have quite as much time to get work done.
Well, yeah, it's like
or at least it happens at different times.
It is amazing how, because this has just been our reality and what we have, our schedule that we've created for ourselves, the amount of stuff that I get done on Saturdays and Sundays that really alleviates a lot of my week. Mm-hmm. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
So when that stuff doesn't get done and I don't have that totally uninterrupted time to just bang out a bunch of stuff, it obviously just makes the week a little bit more chaotic. We always manage it. It is what it is. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was just a little bit more chaotic. Later nights, earlier mornings, but it was good. But yeah, ever since my doctor's appointment where we confirmed that baby boy is big and that he will be coming early most likely, that just lit a fire under my butt to start getting things done. Whereas before it was this is our third. I'm really not too worried about it. We have everything. But then knowing this could be 3-4 weeks away, I'm okay, there is still stuff that needs to get done.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just nesting. Nesting is in full effect. And yeah.
We've also changed up a bunch of stuff at the last minute that we weren't expecting to do.
What do you
namely
mean?
the room. Our plan until about a week ago was to have the girls share a room, and that completely changed one night.
It wasn't a week ago.
Okay, 2 weeks ago.
No, it had been conversations that we had been having. You really did not want to budge on it. And then the last conversation we had, I think you understood more of where my feelings were coming from. You thought, it seemed like you thought originally I was just like nervous about the girls not like sleeping well or something, and like putting like prejudging what could happen and not just letting it like happen how it was going to. Whereas more of my perspective was, I'm not nervous about it. It's just something that I know how I can feel postpartum, and it's something I don't even want to have to deal with or think about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like you understood that more the last time. And so you're like, okay, if that's going to make you feel better postpartum, then
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. But it did also create a bunch more work to do. A bunch more money to spend on the couch and the moving of everything around. So it added to your plate a little bit in the past couple weeks. I mean, it's pretty much done now, but
That stuff though, that's like, that was the main thing. I would rather do it now and be done with it. So then we're just, felt much easier in my head because everything is basically staying the same with Avery. Emmy is staying the same. She got her big girl bed. She's doing a good job with that.
yeah.
And Ave can go about her normal sleeping, just in a new room, which she's super easy, so that's not a big deal at all. That room will not be a big change for her.
The plan's going to have to change also about what we're going to do with the first few months of sleeping with us, because we had a...
Well, that's what I told you. Depending on how he is, I might just have him in the nursery crib much sooner. So I can stay in our bed and then just go up and nurse him and keep him in there.
Okay. Believe me, I am with you on this. The stuff that you're going through postpartum, you know, not just with your body, but with the emotions, with the having to feed every time. I want to make it easy on you. So, and that's why was part of the reason why I wanted to keep the room, is because we had this plan that worked really well with me keeping the baby. So when he woke up for that one feed that I did, you didn't also wake up because you are the world's lightest sleeper.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
that's why I feel like the sofa bed is going to be good. If we like do that, then I'll just keep Ave. She can sleep in there until we move him fully into the crib.
all right.
But
I mean,
then
hey,
we still have both cribs available where Avery can nap in there. He can practice naps in the crib. And then if she still sleeps in there at night and I'm on the sofa bed for a couple weeks, cool.
Yeah. This is also something that is interesting to think about to see happen. The difference between the first and second and third child is all of the, it's not just thinking about this child when you're talking about the sleeping arrangements. You have to think about the other children and everyone else in the house. So it is.
Yes, there's more to think about, but I would argue, and I feel like you probably feel the same, like there's more to consider the more kids you have, like the room arrangements, that kind of stuff. But in general, this has been like the most chill I have felt going into pregnancy, newborn stage, postpartum, because at least, and we had a colicky baby, we've had 2 reflux babies. I just feel like no matter what is thrown at us, I know that we can handle.
Yeah.
I know that I'm not going to enjoy all of it, but
it's just the experience
Yeah.
of having been through.
And I mean, just even how we're talking about, his sleep. It's like, it's not like it has to be done like this. It's like you're very much just like, we'll figure it out because you have to figure it out and it'll be fine.
Yeah. No, you're right. And the experience definitely, eases a lot of the anxiety from previous times. And I feel like that speaks to every situation.
Yeah.
The more experience you have in something, the less anxious, nervous you get about it, the more prepared you feel.
Yeah.
I've honestly felt more excitement for the baby coming home earlier now than I have with either one before.
Oh, yeah.
I've mentioned this many times. I don't get excited for things or nervous about things until it's about to happen or it's happening.
Yeah.
And so with both the girls, like, I mean, I guess the anxiety is there. It's always kind of there in the back end.
Just
but
like
I didn't get excited
the unknown
until like hospital time. But now I find myself getting excited a lot sooner. And I guess that it also comes with, like, you know, seeing Emmy with the baby and seeing Avery. I almost said it. You're going to have to bleep that out. Look at that.
I know. She's
It's
doing a
almost
lot
gone.
better.
It's almost gone.
When she's jumping up on everything now.
Yeah.
Layla's little paw is doing great. You're doing great. Oh my gosh, though, we're going on like week 4.
Yeah.
It was like a muscle strain or something.
I think when she was holding on,
oh, absolutely,
she might have strained something here, and it just, because that's been the whole thing, is when she has to do this.
No, I know my mom and I were talking about it. I'm like, I mean, it was very obvious that she didn't break anything.
Yeah.
And because she's jumped off from there before.
But yeah, she far enough to break anything,
but yeah, she was hanging on for so long that I think it was a lot on her little muscles. I had way less anxiousness with Avery coming home, but definitely like when we were in the hospital and then planning on coming home and just like, it was like, I was a little nervous about how that would all go. And then just because Emmy was still so little, but now it's totally different. Like, obviously it's still going to be a big adjustment, but also she's old enough to understand more. And I'm so excited for them to meet him.
Yeah.
He gets to be with us at Christmas.
Hopefully. The only thing...
What do you mean, hopefully? He better be there for Christmas.
The only thing... This happened last night. The only thing that makes me nervous is Logan last night, or this morning, early, was just meowing like crazy.
Yeah.
And how I felt... like...
Oh, just getting used to
that
disruptions again?
Not even, yeah, I mean, no. That is one thing. More was how I felt, my body and my mind felt being woken up at 4 o'clock or whatever. It probably wasn't even 4 o'clock.
That was at 7:06.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No way.
I swear on everything that was 7 o'clock.
So that was only like 15 minutes before I
that was
waking up?
7 o'clock because I got up.
Tell you more.
I got up right after that.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Must have woke you up in a weird REM cycle.
It must have, because I felt like it was 4 o'clock in the morning.
I did yell at you at 4 o'clock in the morning.
For what?
With your knuckles.
And that was at like 2 or like 1. No, that was at like 1. Because I had woken up, and I was...
So you were awake and still doing it?
Work my way back to sleep, and it's just a thing that happens. Like, it's like something that happens I don't even... Anyways, okay. You know what you want to talk about with baby?
No, really the only thing... Nursery is basically done. I'm just waiting on his name sign. Yeah, I have to pack my hospital bag. I'm going to do that tomorrow, I think, while you're off with the girls, so I can record that.
What are we going to do about the closet in Avery's room, or in the nursery?
I've already basically switched things around.
When is Avery going to spend her first night in that room?
She can whenever. The only thing I need to get is just one more of the cameras.
Oh.
And they have them on sale right now, so I'm just going to get one of those. If you haven't watched the vlog, he's tracking in the 90th percentile, big ol' head. And I have my weekly appointments start next week, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
I have a growth scan at 37 weeks, so 2 weeks from now. And basically...
2 weeks? Or is it less than 2 weeks now? When is the appointment? What day?
It's a good question. It's less than 2 weeks. Yeah, so the growth scan, she was like, I honestly, at this point, I don't expect him to change size. He could, but like he's been in the 80th percentile this whole time, and he jumped up. So she was like, we're basically going to use those numbers to schedule your induction because, it's like medically necessary.
At the last ultrasound, I asked the doctor, like, the projection.
Oh, like poundage?
Like how he's been tracking and like what their projection is. And she said, like, based on, like, just essentially based on size he is now, what his past weights have been, blah, 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 he'd be, if he made it to term, like full term, like 40 weeks, he would be over 9 pounds. So.
Yeah, she was like, also take into consideration our, like the measurements, it could be a pound off either way.
Yeah,
but regardless, he's a big baby.
It's just funny because
I was like
tiny.
Yeah.
Emmy wasn't even 7 pounds. Tiny.
Yeah, no,
she was.
She was in the 20th percentile.
Yeah, she was
my whole pregnancy.
6 pounds 7 ounces, I believe.
Yep.
Avery was 7 pounds 7 pounds 9 ounces. So like very average at that point.
Yeah, it was funny. My doctor walked in because I had my ultrasound 2 days before my doctor's appointment. And she walked in and she was like, well, we're having a very different experience with him versus your first.
Yeah.
Like we were worried about, we had extra growth scans with Emmy, making sure she was big enough and could, like, you know, she didn't have like growth restriction. And then this pregnancy, they were worried about growth restriction because the marginal cord insertion, and he is just, it is not affecting him a bit.
It didn't matter whatsoever.
Yeah. So no, that's what everything's looking like. I'll get induced at 39 weeks. I will have a membrane sweep at 38 weeks. So like maybe he could even come. I mean, he can come whenever, basically, but.
Yeah, he could.
What is your guess? If you had to give a guess right now.
On the date?
Not even the date, just like how far along do you think I'll be?
So the date?
Sure.
Date would be way easier for me.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
How far along?
If you had to guess, what is your guess on when he'll be here?
Hopefully not the 15th, because that's the 14th or 15th, because that's when I'm going to do Gushy's lunch then. Okay. But so I'm gonna say the 17th.
You think the membrane sweep puts me into labor?
I think he's a week early.
Okay.
Whatever day you want to put that on, you put that on.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what do you want to talk about next? You want to talk about Black Friday gift prep, or do you want to talk about parenting?
Parenting, and then we'll go into Black Friday gift prep, because that's the other thing I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap gifts tomorrow, baby.
I originally had...
He is moving
I originally
crazy.
had the Black Friday as part of like our...
well, that is also a lot of
what's been going on,
what's been going
because that is affiliate marketing is a big part of the income of our family.
I have said this. I say this every single year on my Instagram. There are some things that I'm obligated to share, and other things that, like, based off of my DMs and how I know every year goes, like, I want to share because I know it's helpful for people. But I also, no sale is better than not buying things you don't need. Like, it's 100%. We talked about this on here too.
No sale for you is better than not.
No, I'm like, I'm not benefiting from a sale. Something 20% off or 40% off if it was something I don't even need from the beginning.
I saw what you said on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, you're saving 100% if you don't buy it.
Yeah, it's 100% off if you don't buy it. So, like, what we did, I bought 90% of their stuff on Amazon's their early Black Friday. I had stuff saved to the cart, and we have a list, and if it's not on the list, I'm not getting it. So that's also how I'm like, if whatever I share on Instagram, mainly because that's like the fastest way to tell people about things, the gift guides, when things go on sale, all of it. I just always, because I'm not a pushy person with that, and I never want it to come off as that. But then I'm like, gosh, I've shared so many things. Yeah. So I preface all of them like, no pressure to buy any of this stuff, just sharing it for whoever's interested. Yeah. And then I made a graphic that's all of my active discount codes for the holiday season. Because a lot of them, like my Cozy Earth one's going up to like high percentage again. MINKY's 50% off again. And there's a lot of baby active ones too. So anyway, I'll share that on the screen.
Might as well just keep going.
Yeah, might as well.
Since we're doing it. So, okay.
That is a lot of what I've been doing.
We should do recommendations, like around 5 gifts, 5 recommendations you'd give to buy for the women in your life. So, buying, if you're a man watching this, which are probably few, for for your spouse or for your sisters or moms or
Yeah.
daughters or whatever. For men, so people who are watching this, their spouse, their dad, brother, whatever.
I feel like
Babies.
and then parents is a good one, like your grandparents or like your parents.
Yeah.
That's one that people struggle with a lot.
And then just other. I have a few things on other as well. So why don't you go first?
Am I saying what I would give for you, like for the guys,
No,
and you're doing
You're saying what you would give for yourself.
for women? So
I'm going to give my men's recommendations.
okay, I shared this on Instagram too. I find it very helpful, and when I build the gift guides, it's all based off of like our most used stuff. So in this case,
yes.
my most used. So I'm assuming that's where we're both going to be coming from.
Used, yeah, this is things that I either use every day.
Yeah.
Or something that I want, and I'll distinguish that.
So for women, some kind of like custom. I love my initial necklace. Whether that is just your initials, your kids' initials, I think that is a wonderful gift. It's a good staple piece.
Yeah.
Next, I would say is, well, I put this on there. This is kind of specific. He got me a bath tray for like something that's a little unique.
Yeah.
I love that thing. Makes baths a little bit more enjoyable, easy to set down. I can have a little towel there to like dry my hands off. So that's like a good
spot for a laptop.
Yeah, kind of like
or tablet.
Off the wall one that's not so typical.
You can also pair that up with like bath stuff.
Yeah, like a whole little bath kit.
Or bath.
A whole little bath kit would be great. What were the other things I put on there? I love any kind of, this is kind of generic, but like generic for a good reason, some kind of clog. Whether that is like the UGG little clogs, Birkenstock clog, they're so popular right now, but they go with everything and they're just so easy. Like that is my shoe that's sitting by the door, easy to put on. Amazon has a bunch of like off-brand ones that have amazing reviews that are much more affordable.
With, like the long name.
There's one that's Coolaroo.
G, right?
Coolaroo is like
that's the one I'm thinking of.
That one's a K, I think.
Or a K?
Yeah, but it's like off. It's associated with UGG. Like the quality is still
really?
there. Yeah.
Oh.
If you know what perfume they like, that is something I get every single Christmas. One of my most used gifts because I use it every single day. Yep, if you know what scent they like.
I have cologne on here.
Restock them on their perfume, especially if it's like an expensive one. It's nice that I almost never have to buy that.
Yep.
And what would be my last one? I'm forgetting what's on my list. Oh, well, this is specific to me. If they like ice cream, the Ninja Creamy is still phenomenal. Or the Tinico. Like of the two kitchen technology cleaning house things, those are the two items that easily get the most use in our house, and I still love them so much, and they still work great.
Yeah. You also forgot the big one.
What? My chair.
The tanning chair.
My lounge chair.
Or the, what do they call it? A chase?
A chase lounge, yeah. Yeah, that was great.
By the way, if you're
easily
wondering, the one
used.
that she has, I mean, there's tons out there, but I got the one that she has from Costco.
I think I found it online and linked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Costco, under $200, and then I got her the cushion for it.
It's so nice. It like ties in the back, so it stays. It like hooks on the back and ties in place, so it doesn't blow around if it's windy outside.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go next. My recommendations for
the fellas.
Should I get them?
Should get them.
Yeah. I'll be right back. You can talk about baby stuff until I get back. I'm gonna go get them to show them off.
Oh, I see. Okay. He's running to go get stuff. Gifts. I'm gonna go into gifts for parents because this, like, parents or grandparents, because I feel like this is a tough category. I feel like, especially grandparents, anything custom always is great. Like last year, over the last 2 or 3 years, I've gotten my mom like a little picture frame that had like her, me and my brothers, and then the grandkids listed. And with each month, it has like a flower. It's very pretty. I'll have it all linked down below. A little custom mug. My brother got her a custom ring that had like one of her dogs that passed away. It just looks like a normal ring, but when there's a little way to like look inside it, and it has a picture of him in there. It's very sweet. But the main thing this year, that was the other thing I was going to say, the skylight calendar for women. Love, 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 especially if you're a parent trying to organize things. But that made me realize how great of a gift. They have a skylight frame. So that is like my number one thing that I'm recommending for parents, grandparents, because so often my mom's mom, she's not online. She doesn't understand how to do things. So that's something you can gift them, and then take, like, as long as you have basically the information for their calendar, you can just upload pictures from your phone just straight into the app. So they don't have to do anything, and they can just get a bunch of new photos.
Oh, yeah.
I use that daily for the girls. They love looking at the pictures. So I don't think my grandma's going to be watching this. That's what I'm getting my grandma. And plus, I'm giving it to her on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So we can help her get it set up if we need to. So yeah, I went into for parents and grandparents instead. So custom stuff, like family related stuff, printing pictures, framing it for them. I think that's a special one too. But yeah, that skylight frame. That is my number one. Well, yeah, just in a digital frame that you can upload.
You can upload that.
Someone else can just have.
From another, you don't have to be there to upload.
Yep, don't have to be there. It's just the skylight one is nice because it's just an app, and like even when I go to upload photos to ours, which I do like once a week, I add new photos from the week. It's like, do you want to upload it to this one? And we only have one, so it's easy. But I'll make sure I get my grandma's one, so then I can upload it to hers too.
Yeah. Okay. For men, very specific here, because these are great. I use these so often. I'm talking about all of them in general. But number one, and this is in no particular order, deck boots. I think I'm late to the game on deck boots, but I got these last year.
Yeah.
They are just like rubber boots, but the ones I got.
Yeah, it reminds you of like a rain boot.
Yeah, it's essentially a rain boot, just a waterproof boot. I think these specific ones are on sale big for Black Friday.
No, they are. I linked those because
I wear these all the time. If you live in a place that's wet, obviously you would wear them in the wet. But we have dewy mornings in the summer.
Yeah.
It's been, super wet recently in the fall for us, but so I wear these almost every day. Also, we had snow once this year, and if you just pair these with a nice pair of wool socks, they can work as winter boots. At least for like up to an hour. Like if you're going to be spending more than an hour in the snow, probably go get dedicated snow boots. But
I was shocked that you wanted those, and I was like, what are they? But yeah, you literally wear those every single day. I put those on the most used.
They're comfortable enough. Like I've worn them to mow the grass.
Yeah.
I've worn them just out picking weeds. Anything that could get shoes dirty, I'm going to be picking those up. Okay, so that's one. Number two.
Costco flannel.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be this flannel, obviously, or even this brand.
Yeah.
But get a comfortable, like, overshirt type thing.
Like the shacket kind of deal?
Yeah. To wear at home. Like, I don't wear this outside of the house, but I wear this every single day. Just like, after we put the kids down, it's time to chill.
This is his favorite one with the insulated.
It's got insulated, but it's not super hot. And this brand, if you're curious, Freedom Foundry, I think they have it on Amazon. I wear this every single day. And
but you can also find them at Sam's and Costco for a steal.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
A nice thing that they can wear at the house. I personally like the ones that button, so I don't have to like take it off.
Oh, absolutely.
You just slide your arms out.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's a huge plus.
If it's something you're going to wear around the house, it has to be a button down or a full zip.
Yeah.
So it's easy to take on and off.
Yeah, totally. An everyday watch. Okay, I know I am not the only person, because I've talked to many people about this, mainly men. I am almost fully out the door on smartwatches. Personally.
Yeah.
I was getting to a point where you even said this to me. I was checking, like, doing this so often. Like, I'd be having a conversation with a person, and I'd check my watch, and you had to tell me, like, it seems like you're like trying to get out of that conversation, or you're trying to,
like you're in a rush.
Yeah, and that's not what it was at all. It's just if you
feel the buzz,
enough, you feel a buzz or you phantom buzz. Mm-hmm. So I'm like almost all the way out.
Yeah, no, I think you are.
But I'm not a watch guy. But I do like the feeling of having something there, and I do like to be able to just look down and tell the time. Mm-hmm. So I got this one for $20 on Amazon. It's a Casio. You'll be able to find it. But something I'm actually asking for. Mm-hmm. There's a couple more really nice brands for like $60, $70 or less. Those brands are. So this Casio one is great. This is awesome. Timex. You can find a lot of really nice Timex watches for under $100. Yeah, they're everywhere. Seiko, Seiko. Again, very reputable brand. Has a ton of different options. A ton of really nice ones under $100. The BOWMAR Voyager. I don't know. It's really nice looking, but I was looking last night just trying to figure out a couple other options besides these big name ones, and the BOWMAR Voyager is like $95, I think, and was recommended on a ton of different websites for watches. And then Pulsar is another big name one.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
So I think an everyday wear watch, again, nothing's wrong with Apple Watches, smart watches, especially if you're using them to track workouts and sleep and stuff. But I'm out on it. I know a lot of people are on the same page as me. So an everyday wear or a date night watch. Because all of those can work for like a date night watch.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't... This is also something that I've heard people talk about. If you're going to a wedding, if you have to look nice...
Should not be wearing your smartwatch.
Take the Apple Watch off.
Yeah.
Put on something... Either don't wear it.
Or it's like switch the band.
No,
or not even.
You just don't want it popping up. Wear
I see.
A real watch.
Yes.
That looks nice. Mm-hmm. I mean, again, do whatever you want to do. But that's just my opinion. I feel it's funny. My mom and her family, like her sister specifically, are very big into their fitness and getting their steps.
Their steps.
And it's just funny seeing pictures of them at my brother's wedding with their really nice dresses, hair all done, and then they got their Apple Watch on. It's just funny. Mom, love you. Okay.
Yeah.
I know she doesn't watch these. Okay. Next would be a nice pair of slippers. UGG slippers. I've had these for probably 8 years. I love them. I bought a pair from Costco for $15. Not the same. UGG slippers are awesome. And then other than that, if you're going to go with Lulu, obviously I recommend Lulu. A lot of stuff. The textured knit something.
Rude of them to change the name on us.
Is an easy one to do. I've gifted this to my brother.
Everybody
he wears them all the time. Yeah. Pace breaker. Mm-hmm. It's I feel like the best workout short on the market. ABC pants. If you're wondering which ABC pant to do,
whole video.
Check out the other video.
Yeah.
Or underwear.
And anything from their soft jersey line.
And soft jersey too.
Yeah.
Sure. Like you said earlier with perfume, cologne is a good one. There's a ton. I didn't realize the market for like dupe colognes is huge.
Yeah. Well, one of the things...
in like fraction of the price.
Yeah.
So...
One of the things I put on the gift guide for women as like a stocking stuffer, Kitsch has a like little sample of all of the hair perfumes.
Yeah, cool.
A little pack of those. Yeah. Super affordable. That stuff smells great.
And then let them pick which one's their favorite to buy.
Yeah. Any of those sample kits, if you don't know what perfume, what scent they like, those little sample ones are always great.
And speaking of Kitsch.
Yeah.
They, like you did something with them, they sent a huge box of stuff. Mm-hmm. And I have been using their shampoo ever since. So that is the last thing I have on this is like a luxury shampoo conditioner. Because like I know a ton of guys are like me
Just use 3-in-1?
They are good. They are good. I haven't used a 3-in-1 in a long time.
Okay.
But they are good with their
Axe.
Or just, their
Old Spice or
their standard.
What's in the gray?
Store. I think that's Old Spice. But there's
Old Spice is red. Anyway.
Like Dove?
It might be Dove is what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Anyways, so they'll use one of those. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but there is a different feeling after using a nice luxury shampoo, conditioner, body wash.
Yep.
It just feels better.
Yeah.
Your hair's more healthy. So that.
Yep.
And something they would probably never buy themselves.
Yeah.
If you are with a guy who still uses the grocery store stuff, no offense to him, he probably is never going to go away from it on his own.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then going quickly into baby stuff, and I will once again have these linked down below because I separate them into like 0 to 6 month because when you're talking baby, it's very different from a newborn to a 1.5-year-old.
Yeah.
So I break them up into 0 to 6 months, 6 to 12, 11, 12 to 18, and then toddler. Babies, newborn babies, 0 to 6, you're talking little black and white cards, teethers, a little lounger, maybe a carrier that's really like a mom and baby gift.
Yeah, but honestly, if you're gifting someone, if you're trying to gift for a baby, I would recommend just buying something
for the mom.
For their use. Yes, for the mom.
For the mom.
For the mom, or if you really want to get something for the child, something that he can use when he's a little bit older.
Yeah, or one of the major things, like my cousin just had her baby. I'm going to send them a little like care kit. And a big thing, especially around the holidays, it's sick season. A lot of the big like baby medicine brands that are like the non-toxic, all of them, they have whole little like kits.
Yeah, I saw the one Frida Baby had like
Frida Baby has a kit. Mary Ruth's, I think, is one. Wellement's. There's a few different brands that are great and have wonderful reviews. We've used a bunch of them, but that's a great gift for like little ones.
But honestly, I think the better option would just be ask mom.
Yeah, ask mom what they need.
Yeah.
Because it's for mom.
Yeah.
If they need more like bamboo sleepers or swaddles, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, after that, from 6 to 12 months, jumpers. If they don't already have like a baby jumper, still consult your parent.
I would say still,
any of the baby related ones, I would ask what they need. But if you're taking a shot in the dark, bamboo sleepers are always a wonderful thing because I mean they last forever. The quality is great. And like little stuffed animals. Avoid the really loud toys. And really things that have lots of pieces, unless they ask for it specifically, stick to the basics. Stick to the basics.
Yeah.
But yeah, the walkers and jumpers are great. Like, and if I just got Alyssa, her boys, 3 walkers for their first birthday.
Yeah.
But I asked her, I was like, hey,
yes.
Do you guys have these yet? Do you know if anyone else has gotten you them? She's like, no, we haven't talked about 100%. Them at all. So I got them 3 walkers. Those are great.
If you're looking for a gift for a girl, then dolls is something. Our girls loved. I know not all
toddlers.
The same way, but our girls
play
love
kitchen.
Dolls. Play kitchen.
That was something. That was the number one, like the big gift they got last year. That thing gets used every single day, multiple times a day. And when we were in the market for one, and I asked about it on Instagram, all moms, whether they're boy moms, girl moms, they're like play kitchen. Like everybody plays with the play kitchen, and they'll play with it forever. Yeah. So the play kitchen was great, and girls specifically dolls.
It's a space taker upper, but worth it.
Yeah, but they have pretty little ones that you can get that aren't so big. So those are gift ideas.
Yep. Okay.
I have them saved on my Instagram highlight. I'll have them linked down here. They're also on Like to Know It if you just want to see like a nice simple graphic over it and that has everything linked. But those are some ideas. Most used things in our house. Most used previous gifts.
Or actually, I'll add one more because I'm looking at a nice blanket.
Yeah. Well, we've gifted everybody Minky blankets. That's the other thing I was going to say. Like for really anybody, the Cozy Earth sheets we have gifted to everybody, and they are the best.
Yeah, hopefully help somebody out there. Okay.
Parenting.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
interested.
A quick parenting chat. Okay. Everybody knows the term gentle parenting. Correct? It's gotten a bad rap lately, at least, amongst...
What I hear people call it now, because gentle was like, people who actually do it are like, it's not gentle, it's respectful parenting, is what I've heard people call it now. And I do think that's a better term for it.
I haven't heard that.
Because it's like you're not letting them get away with everything.
What I've heard, here's the thing that's going around right now.
Okay.
It is a parenting styles chart. And gentle parenting falls within the authoritative
Okay.
side. So this has four sides. You can I have it. You can put it up on the screen.
Okay.
Okay. So permissive is the whatever you want type of parenting. Okay? Low expectations, fewer rules, boundaries, etc. Authoritative, actually let's do that one last. Next one would be uninvolved.
Okay. Pretty
Don't really
self-explanatory.
care. Self-explanatory. The next one is authoritarian, which is because I said so. High expectations, clear rules, forceful, rigid, autocratic, punishment with limited warmth.
Okay.
A
Strict.
high demandness with low responsiveness.
Okay.
Maybe not. Yeah, responsible. This is how they describe it.
I see.
And then the last one, which is the only good one, it seems, at least the way they're making it sound, is authoritative, which is let's discuss this.
Yeah.
So, like authoritarian, high expectations, clear standards, assertive, democratic, flexible, responsive, and warm is what they describe that as.
Okay.
So, a lot of the backlash that I've seen on gentle parenting, I think is valid because people perceive this gentle parenting as permissive parenting.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's people perceive the gentle parenting as permissive parenting, and that's not what the root, I think, of gentle parenting was supposed to be. But I think people have kind of turned it into that because of some bad examples out there.
Yeah.
But I think from what I've seen on social media, it's taken a even farther turn. So I saw a TikTok a few days ago of a mom talking about how she gets told and praised for her kids being very well behaved when they're in public. And she responds to them by saying, yeah, it's because I whoop them if they're not. And I think she was being kind of sarcastic about it, but at the same time, she was
Also being serious.
Also being serious. And what I noticed about it is in the comments, ton of people agreeing with it. You know, talking about how, you know, they instill fear in their kids, you know, if they mess up. A lot of comments, you know, talking about how gentle parenting has ruined this generation or the generation coming up, and so on and so forth. A few people disagreeing, but I just think, like how the world is kind of worked in the last couple decades, it just, you see these huge swings.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, they went from gentle parenting, which, you know, was supposed to be here, but it ends up here, just to swing all the way back around when it's, you know, it's here, when it should be here, and it ends up all the way back. So, like, it's hard to find that middle ground of the authoritative, which is you set your expectation, you set boundaries, but like you said, you respect.
Yeah.
You show respect to your
That's
to
what
your
I
child.
like. Ever since I saw someone, they're like, I don't like when people, it's not gentle parenting, I just call it respectful parenting. And I'm like, that's a very good example. Like, yeah, you still hold your boundaries. You're not a pushover. You're still very much the person who is the parent. But you're not, it's not the because I said so. You will get down on their level. You're still very empathetic to them. You want to help teach them. But that doesn't mean like you're holding your boundary.
Yeah.
But you can say, I see that you really wanted to like watch more of your show. Like that can be hard sometimes. But that doesn't mean we're turning the TV back on.
Yeah. And I'm
like, we do that a lot with Emmy, where it's like, I'm like, I get it. I feel that too. And like when we're going to bed and she's like, you know, if it's a hard bedtime routine and she's crying, I'm like, it's time for me to go to bed now too. And she'll be like, well, I just miss you. I'm like, I miss you too. And then I'll be back in the morning. Like, you know, it's acknowledging their feelings, but that doesn't mean what you're doing is changing.
Yeah. I think that's worked really well for us.
Yeah.
And in general, it seems like it would work in most cases, most scenarios. But yeah, I just think a lot of it stems from, I think that's what gentle parenting was supposed to be. Yeah. But it just got, you know, branded. The gentle is the wrong word, I think. Yeah. And a way a lot of people started to practice it was when they were talking to their kids down on their level. I've seen many cases, like many videos about this. They're not being assertive when they are, you know, creating the boundaries.
Oh, I see.
They are being, I can't think of the right term, but, you know, too bubbly, I don't know the right word, but I've seen, you know, psychologists talk about how you are just letting them run all over you. You have to use assertiveness.
Yeah, I just think there's a balance between, the tone that you use, not being disrespectful and just yelling at them for no reason. No, that's exactly, But having it, just a strong, so they know that like, a lot of the things that I've seen, and maybe this is, I feel like this is a big hit that the gentle parenting took, was like you're talking too much to your kids.
100%.
And that was something we figured out pretty early on too. I'm like, you can't, especially when they're in like super toddler, like they don't understand it. It's not going to help anything. Their brain is literally not in the right spot to comprehend it. It's just going to make it worse. So set the boundary, like validate their feelings essentially, but hold the boundary and give them time to work through it. One of the biggest helped me, most helpful things I saw was your job as the parent is not to stop the feelings from happening, because we all have feelings. It's to let them know that they're okay. All behaviors are not okay, but your job is not to stop them. So once you set the boundary, hold it, acknowledge their feelings, but then let them work through it. Like, because it can be very I feel like that's what a lot of like the whooping and stuff, it's like they just want it to stop.
I agree.
Whereas like that's not really our job. It's not going to
help in the long term.
No.
But also, you know, trying to think of this as someone who's about to head into this for the first time, head into it being
just like parenthood,
heading into like if you're
toddler,
someone having getting into their toddler,
about to be 2, or 3.
What because I hear people say this all the time. It's let them get through it. What does that mean? You know, like what does that look like? Because in one respect, if you're at home letting them work through it, so very much having a fit, but if you're at the grocery store. Yeah, no, that's definitely
different. I guess I'm thinking more on like the home space. That obviously all of this is person to person, family to family, whatever you're comfortable with.
I'm not trying to give any advice here. I'm just saying like.
It's just interesting. There's quite a big scale of.
Because I think that a part of the problem is I see a lot of parenting advice on social media, and it all sounds great. In theory, yeah. In practice.
Yeah, much different.
Oh my gosh, it's like...
Much different.
Because you're trying to think back to, what did that book say? What did that person say about this? And it's like, let them work through it. Okay.
what does that look
mean?
like? Yeah. Well, I've had a lot of
So
conversations, like when we were like really in the thick of that with Emmy in the true like tantrum season, getting through all of that. One of my good friends, Laura, has a very similar child to Emmy, very, very similar. And there are days where I'm like, it's so hard because I feel like we've done all this research and you go into it wanting to parent a certain way, but then you also realize like this does not work well for my child. So I've had multiple conversations with her where I'm like, I feel like I have to be more strong and stern with her, and like I have to do things that I didn't necessarily want to do, but it's clearly best for her.
Well, that's
like we would have to put, it's not timeout, and we have never called it timeout, but like Emmy can get herself she still does, but it's fewer and far between, get herself very worked up. And it's like a big thing was like, your feelings are okay, but they don't dictate the rest of our house. So if you're gonna have this and you're still working through it, you're gonna go up into your room if you're gonna choose to be this loud.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of time where, and like that was something I didn't ever really want to have to do, like, because in theory, not having screen time, doing all these things, and that's the thing on social media, I feel like they promote it all as, if you do this, your kid's going to be well behaved, they're not going to have tantrums, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you can do everything right. Kids are still going to be kids.
Yeah. My thing is
to find what you're comfortable with and what works. Yeah.
Finding what works, I'm sure, is going to be hard for everybody.
Yeah.
But
well, because it's trial and error.
In the case of Emmy, she is as strong-willed a child as I have ever seen. And again, I'm limited on what I've seen.
Yeah.
But being a child that is so strong-willed, it's going to take somebody in an action that's strong. Like you have to show strength.
Yeah.
In your actions and in how you interact with them, to get them to, I don't want to say respect you, but to make them do anything.
Well, also just to understand that boundary is being held. And like that, my mom and I have had conversations like this. Every kid is different. And with Emmy, we realized very quickly there are things where like I wanted to be way more flexible on, but it's like if you give her the tiniest inch, she will try to take a mile.
Yeah.
And so you learn that you have to kind of be more stern up front with it rather than let it build too much, because then it just makes it way worse. Yeah.
It's just the image I keep seeing in my head is like a 5-year-old boy who is strong. I don't want to keep saying it, but strong-willed.
Yeah.
Having a tantrum, having a meltdown, and like mom comes up or dad and says, I know your feelings are, I know how you're feeling right now. It's okay to have these big feelings. And that's what I see.
Yeah.
And that's the image that gentle parenting gets. These big feelings, but that's not, I don't think that's the truth of what it was meant to be. So like you have to match the energy, you have to match the strength of where your child is at.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Because I think that child sees mom and dad be strong in his in reaction, but respectful and, within the boundaries that are set. I think he reacts a totally different way than...
That was the one, I've talked about her like every time, but Dr. Becky Good Inside, she is still the number one. She's really the only parenting account that I still follow, and almost all of her posts and what she says I agree with spot on. But Good Inside is her book that has great reviews. But Dr. Becky Good Inside Instagram, she's great.
Oh, okay, I think I've seen her before.
Yeah, hers are very just like black and white, where it's like you hold the boundary, you acknowledge the feeling. Your job is not to make their outbursts stop.
The behaviors, though, you need to make.
Yeah, well,
stop.
and that's also like that's consistency. That's something you have to stick with. Like,
yeah, And that's also a hard thing to do, trying to stop a behavior without also trying to stop the feeling from happening, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like
it's hard to separate at times. It can be.
Yeah.
It can be in practice, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, it's hard because especially there's a lot of people, depending on how you grew up and how you were parenting, it can be very triggering for you.
Sure.
And you can get, it like immediately spikes your cortisol and gets you stressed and overwhelmed and all the things. And so you end up, what you think you're going to do doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And you have to like stop that like knee-jerk reaction of, don't do this, don't do that, and like try to focus on, okay, you're feeling like this. These are our options.
Yeah.
Yeah, parenting's hard.
It's that was kind of the point.
That's where
that's kind of the point of where I wanted to get to with this is, I've just seen this stuff about parenting, about gentle parenting, and how that is kind of going away. People have lost
I do
respect
think
for what they see
overall
gentle parenting as.
it is a great thing that came about.
And I do think, especially how active parents are nowadays, is huge. I think a shift is happening, especially when it comes to like technology and stuff. But we won't get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of the point. It's just, you see so many opinions online. You see so many different approaches to things.
Yeah.
It's all hard.
It's all hard.
It's not going to turn out the way you intend it probably most of the time.
Yeah, I think it's very much, you end up having to find, it's trial and error for everybody. Yeah. And it's like different seasons of parenting, different things are going to work. Like it's constantly evolving. And yeah, I think it's very much finding out what you're comfortable with and what works for your kids. And that is likely different kid to kid too, you know?
Oh yeah, it will be, for sure.
So.
Cool. All right, we'll get into the grandparenting thing next time.
All right. Are we getting lunch?
Well, book club is still happening.
Wow.
We haven't got to it yet. We listened to the first chapter on audiobook, and I thought it was pretty. It was
good. Once again, we've just had different schedule.
Yeah. Kelly, don't worry. Kelly will read it, and then she'll read every book read by that author in a matter of 6 days.
Before he's here.
And then she won't read again for a year and a half. It's fine. That's what she does. We're going to do a Gushies launch next week, which, because our last 2 launches have gone really well, like sold out everything in record time, at least in the past like year. So I wanted to do one more because we've got a bunch of people asking.
Well, a lot of people want to try. Yeah, a lot of people, because you launched a new flavor last time, and the grape cotton candy people love. So I've had a lot of people say, like, is there going to be another restock before the holiday one? Like, I want to try them to figure out which ones I want.
Yeah, so we'll do one more. It's not going to be very big, but we'll do one more next week, and then unless the baby comes early and I don't have time.
Really, you can always come back on a Sunday when the girls are at your parents'. I don't know why you don't utilize that more. No, to get work done.
No, with the baby. I'm talking about with the baby. Unless the baby comes and I haven't done like the normal prep that I do, which the baby would have to come really early.
Well, yeah, but I'm also saying I still think that is something you could get done. As long as you're on top of the labeling of the things.
But would I want to is the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is the thing about running businesses. Anyway, so there'll be 2 more. Do you know when the next one is? Do you have a date?
I guess the 29th. And then I guess the last one I'll do is going to be on like the 14th.
Okay. So then you'll have everything for stocking stuffers and gifts. And you said you might do puppy chow.
And then last thing, I'm not going to do puppy chow.
Not doing puppy chow.
And then the last thing, we'll talk about next time. Or we won't talk about. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you
Okay. We're
don't know
gonna
what I
go
was gonna
get lunch.
We are?
Or we don't have to. You don't want to now?
Apparently you did not get my text earlier.
No.
Okay.
I was building. I had my camera going.
Got it. Okay. We'll talk about it later then.
Okay.
Bye.